What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Back with my post-fight Canelo versus Khan. Just watched the fight. It was a fun fight, but for me, it was pretty much what I expected, and I'm here to break it down. As you guys know, all my videos, I give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, the good for me is Amir Khan. He challenged himself. He was willing to take that risk. He moved up out of his element to 155. So as a man, I got to salute that for at least trying to be good. Some people, oh, you got a paycheck. Yeah, but all professional fighters at this level are getting a paycheck. He still didn't have to go in there and get Canelo. Canelo did win by a 6-round knockout in this particular fight. But let me kind of break down what I seen in this fight. I thought personally that Amir Khan was winning the first, I would say, 4 rounds out of the 6 of as long as the fight lasted. I thought Khan looked pretty sharp. His speed was still there, and to me, honestly, Canelo was searching. He was struggling to cut off the ring, and he was looking for a left hook. He was trying to find that counter shot. The thing that Khan was doing was he was using some movement, using his speed, his hand speed, and he was keeping a good range. Now, as the fight wore on, I think Canelo, the good for Canelo is he did some deposits to the body, which I think helped slow down Amir Khan. You're in there with body shots hurt anybody, and then you're in there with the smaller guy to begin with. So I think that slowed down Amir Khan and had him there right for the picking in the round 6, and he landed a single shot that just kind of destroyed Amir Khan and had him out cold. He was asleep, his eyes were open, but he was just clearly not conscious or whatever. And it was a shocking moment because all the team and stuff has to come over, the medics and stuff, and they're just hovering over him. But he was able to talk to the cameras after. I'm sure he's gonna go to the hospital instead of go to the post-fight and get checked out and stuff like that. So salute to Khan for at least being a warrior and challenging himself. I tried to do the 7 reasons. I didn't get a chance to because I've just been ripping and running covering boxing. But this is pretty much what I've been telling you guys would happen in this fight. I said to you guys on Monday mail days and different things, Khan can do good in spots, but the weight, the counter punching and whatever of Canelo was just ultimately going to be too much. This is not, and Khan, we have to keep in mind, Khan has had durability issues in lighter divisions where he was hurt by Danny Garcia, knocked down a gang of times, hurt multiple times by Bradis Prescott and knocked out. He got knocked down by Julio Diaz. So to me, I couldn't see him going to 55 and demolishing a guy like Canelo, excuse me. So the bad is I think the whole card was really, like, all the favorites won, and the main event was competitive. Like I said, I gave Khan probably 4 rounds out of the 6, and it was competitive, but it pretty much went the way everyone expected. So there was no pleasant surprises. There was, if you were rooting for any underdog on this whole card, Glenn Tapia, David Lemieux, different things like that, you weren't in for any treats. Like Frankie Gomez is the guy they're pushing, even though Herrera's a vet. I thought Herrera looked the worst probably that I've seen him in multiple big fights. Curtis Stevens, you could say Patrick Teixeira was the favorite. I don't know, but I didn't favor him just because I don't go off an undefeated record. So I don't think there were any surprises with this whole card, at least for me. It kind of played out exactly how I expected. So that's kind of the bad for me. And the ugly for me is Canelo is a middleweight, and there's an immense amount of pressure on him because he's fighting at his own weight division of 155. You didn't fight an 154 pounder like Edeslandi Lara Part 2, Willie Nelson, Demetrius Andrade, Jamal Charlo, and you had, since you're making up your division of 155, you're pretty much in between 154 and 160, and you choose a person who is a welterweight. He's not in either division. So I can't give you much credit for that. I did a video on this, and it was called 7 Reasons Why This Fight Shouldn't Happen, Canelo versus Khan. Some people didn't want to listen to me, and now you see why. It's a lose-lose situation for Canelo. Yeah, it's a highlight reel knockout, but it was pretty much to be expected, so I didn't really see much to gain. Make sure you check out that 7 Reasons Why Canelo versus Khan Shouldn't Happen, and this is why. Because the outcome, even though Khan did good in spots, it was the outcome that I think most boxing fans expected to happen. You could say, oh, Khan lasted more rounds than I expected him to. I expected him to get bombed out in the first or second round, or whatever the situation is. But the point is, the end result was the same. So I don't think it does much for Canelo, who's the lineal middleweight champion. I would have rather seen a Miguel Cotto 2 rematch, or a sizable guy, 154, who, you know what I mean, maybe never been knocked out, who's proven durable. But it is what it is. That's what Golden Boy gave us. That's the fight we got. And the other ugly is, I think Canelo struggled with a guy who was undersized in those early rounds. Like, I want to say he's learned some things, but he still is not night and day differences to me in terms of the stuff he's always struggled with, as far back as like maybe Austin Trout fights. Austin Trout, Floyd, Lotta, the things he struggled with in those fights, he struggled with in this fight against, again, a smaller fighter. Mayweather is not a true big 154 junior middleweight, and neither is Khan. And he still struggles with the movement, still struggles to cut off the ring. So it's definitely something he needs to work on, because if you have that style, especially if you have some power and some pop, like maybe a Demetrius Andrade, I mean, these are going to be difficult fights for him, because Demetrius Andrade probably hits harder than Khan. He's 6 foot. I just met him actually in San Francisco recently. He's probably 6'1", different things like that. So let me know what you guys think. That's my post-fight breakdown of Canelo versus Khan. It was a fun little fight while it lasted, but it was really to be expected. The outcome, as far as I'm concerned, that's exactly what I thought would happen, and it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Drop it in the comment section. Make sure you like my video as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, is Ego signing off.